birthday. My metric number is CE150190. Anyways, I hope you are in a good condition during this quarantine. Okay, in this video, my group will present about portable electrostatic kit. Okay, electrostatic discharge, or known as ESD, is the sudden flow of electricity between two electrically charged objects caused by contact, short electrical or dielectric breakdown. The build-up of static electricity can be caused by electrical short or electrostatic induction, and the ESD occurs when different charged objects are brought together or when the dielectric breakdown, often creating a visible spark. Okay, next, there are two ESD tools. The first one is anti-static wrist strap, and the second one is anti-static mat. The anti-static wrist strap protects computer equipment when grounded to a computer chassis, and the anti-static mat protects computer equipment by preventing static electricity from accumulating on the hardware or on the technician. Okay, next, we know that ESD kit is very important, especially during the aspect of manufacturing, assembly, and the repair of electronics equipment. Unless regulated, electrostatic discharge can be cause damage to an electronic component at any stage of its development or operation. The primary control is to ground all the conductor that come into the contact or near the electronic device. Certain components of useful ESD control system include elimination of excessive insulation, insulator, ionization, environment controls, training, education, and compliance with the top-down. Okay, that's all from me, and then we next proceed to my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khairul Nizam bin Muhammad Noh. My metric number is DE160050. So thank to Noh Sarahanis for explaining why ESD kit are very important in the industry. We already know ESD can damage the electronics. So my point is I want to explain how to protect against ESD. So besides we using the ESD key, there are several ways to the first point do not work and any electronic equipment during the electrical storm, because electrical storm can change the what we call it electron. So the stable electron cannot not in a stable mode, so it can changing the suddenly transfer, so can affected the electronic equipment. The second point always stand on the hard surface while working on electronic equipment, as sitting on a chair or standing on a carpet will generate a large degree of electrostatic. The third one using a static floor mat whenever necessary. So the fourth one remove any electrical potential between you and electronic equipment by continuous touching an unpainted metal surface. So because when you working on electronic equipment, you must have insulator because insulator cannot transfer the electricity. So that's all. Then the other way keep synthetic material at least 4 inches away from electronic equipment. And lastly, do not wear any clothing that could conduct electrical charge. Example, a woolen jumper, as I put in the poster. You can see a woolen jumper. That's all from me. So I will pass to Muhammad Zuhailmi to proceed our presentation. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulhilmi bin Hamdan. I would like to continue our group presentation. It's about the explanation application related to the electromagnetic field and wave subject. Our group application is about the portable electrostatic discharge kit, ESD kits. Okay, now I would like to explain about the working principle of electrostatic. Okay, electrostatic discharge, known as the sudden transfer electricity of static charge between objects that are different electrostatic potentials. Okay, for the second point, commonly the electrostatic discharge was happen between the two charges that have two different polarity. If these two polarity touch each other, it will make some phenomena. The phenomena will see at the above figure. As you can see, they have two different polarity at the figure. Okay, for the third point, if this electrostatic contact each other, it will become the electrical short or dielectric breakdown. Okay, ESD or electrostatic discharge can create a spectacular electrical spark. Okay, this spark you can see at the above figure also. Electrical spark require a field strength above approximately 40 kilovolt per cm in air. Spark occur when a heavy electrical fields create in ionized conductive channel in air. Okay, for ESD, that is electrostatic discharge, there will be happen in two or more event. For the first one, I would like to give some example in large scale of ESD event. For this scale, the example that I want to give to you is the lightning accompanied by a thunderstorm. Okay, for the second example, I would like to give the example based on the small scale electrostatic discharge event. In other words or in other means is less dramatic forms. But in less dramatic form, it cannot be seen or heard, but still enough to cause damage to sensitive electronic device. For the less dramatic form, the example that I would like to give is if someone scrub a synthetic carpet and then touch a metal doorknob. When they touch the metal doorknob, they will be feeling an electrical shock. Okay, based on two different example I will give to you. That quite enough to give some explanation. If there have two different polarity, that is positive and negative polarity based on two different objects. So if they touch each other, the electrostatic discharge will happen. So based on that, that are quite enough to explain about the working principle of electrostatic discharge. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I would like to present about the relationship electrostatic and ESD. Electrostatic charge and electrostatic discharge are different. All material can generate the electrostatic charge. All matter is constructed from atoms which have a negative charge electron circling surrounding the atom's nucleus, which is a positive charge protons. In terms of charge generation, as an example, for the simple separation of two surfaces, when tap is pulled off a roll, the movement of electron occur between two surfaces and the electrostatic will be generate the charge. In here we have a typical electrostatic voltage such as working across carpet, it can be generated 1500 to 35,000 volts. Weavely envelope used for work instruction, it can be generated 600 to 7,000 volts. Worker at bench, it can be generated 700 to 6,000 volts. If two items at the same electrostatic charge or at a equipotential, no discharge will occur. However, if two items are at different level of electrostatic charge, it will be balanced. If they are in close enough proximity, there can be a rapid, spontaneous transfer of electrostatic charge and will be discharged. Below that, example of electrostatic phenomena such as lightning steel handle on the door close up, lightning creating loads of heat and lights, the occasional zap fell when reaching for a doorknob, the occasional zap fell when sliding out of an automobile and touching the door handle. Therefore, ESD kit prevent the electrostatic charge to flow through surrounding area of the electronic equipment by ends the flowing charge through anti-static mat and anti-static wrist strap that are connected to the ground terminal. That's all, and thank you.